So one of the perspectives that I have been wrapping around my head, if you will, attempting to grasp, is that God isn't real. God is nothing. No thing doesn't exist. It's just the energy. It's just the energy that is within everything. And then it's our job to take that energy and do with it what we will. Free will. Whether that's creating our own reality, consciously or unconsciously. So, excuse me. So if God is not real, let's play with that for a minute. So God's perspective is that this is a video game. God has a third person perspective. Well, that's an interesting perspective. Or that's an interesting way of doing things. God does not have a first-hand perspective of life. God has never been born into a physical form. It doesn't understand life from that perspective. It's like playing a video game. You go in your video game, you're in a first shooter video game, and you die. And guess what? Oop, respawn, start over, new game. So the question is if God is not real or God is just the energy in all things, then how come we're not playing this video game? And we're not respawning? Or we're not instantly manifesting? Or we're not utilizing that source energy to create our reality from a place of conscious awareness? What happened? Where did we go wrong? What belief system was installed into this matrix to make us believe that we are limited? That we can't get out of the illusion of the matrix, this house of mirrors, house of hell, in my opinion. Why are we not levitating, walking through walls, swimming in the earth? Why do we believe that this is real? Who decided that this was real? God doesn't believe this is real, does it? If God did believe this was real, do you think God would allow some of the things that are going on? Rape, murder, incest, pillage, killing, war? You think God would want to create life just to destroy it? Why bother? Why even bother creating the reality, the material plane, creating life if you're just going to murder it? What's the point? Just don't create it at all. Why put in the energy? Why waste the time? So, what if we did step into our real creator reality as far as you are God? You are that God energy, and you can create whatever you want, whenever you want. With one simple rule. Do not override others' free will. Create within your own reality. Don't take your beliefs, your visions, your ideas, your way, your truth, and force that onto somebody else. That's not a conscious creator. That's a tyrant. That's somebody wanting to be God. And not God from a place of, hey, let's expand and grow and build and be better. No, that's coming from a place of, I want to control and rule over everything and everyone. See the difference in the energy? Now, from God's perspective, and this was the perspective that was given to me, take it as you will. God is all about growth and expansion. God created life. The entities that created life, He created those entities so that they could go out into the void and see what's out there. Not to create some stagnant cycle that repeats over and over and over again like a boring, broken record. Man, think about that. How many things have you repeated in your life over and over and over and over and over again, and basically gotten to the point where you either go into apathy and just give up, or you go some other route? You get tired of it and you change. That's how God is, in my opinion. God has had enough of this garbage. I've had enough of this garbage, of this tit for tat, me against you, war, fighting. It's so boring. We don't grow. We don't expand. We don't get better. We can't do magical things. We are unable to do all these incredible things. We're not even able to create our reality from a conscious perspective. We're so primal. Now, is the whole universe primal like that? No. Is Earth primal like that? Absolutely. Because one of the things I did realize is that the two that created the universe, they actually did go out and explore it from completely polarized perspectives. Extreme positive and extreme negative. Extreme ego or form, and extreme formless and spirit. And now those entities are starting to embrace the other's perspective, because both are true, both are false. It's like looking at a coin and seeing heads on one side, tails on the other. Well, who's right, who's wrong? The coin is the coin. The coin remains the same. It's a matter of perspective. So whose perspective is accurate? Well, they both are. True divinity, true power comes in integrating these perspectives into self, and then realizing that you are aware, awake, and you get to choose in every moment what you want to do in every moment with your life. When you get to that level, you don't put up with a lot of things. You don't deal with a lot of energies. And when you see a red flag or a flag, you walk away. Because you're not going to allow, after you've done so much work to get this whole again and at peace, you're not going to allow anyone or anything to come in and disrupt that. You're going to remain completely stoic and still. Therefore, is God real? Maybe. Is God not real? Maybe. I think until God comes forth into the material plane and has a first-person perspective of life, God is, to me, the energy that flows within everything. Now, does every single entity have a small sliver of God? Some people have embraced their God energy more than others. Yeah, absolutely. Everything has a little light in it, even if it's just a small grain of sand. And that is one of the things I enjoy most about my work and what I do, is seeing that light within people and helping them begin to see it within themselves. And sometimes that means walking away. Sometimes that means pulling your energy back within yourself, because the truth is there is only you. There's only your perspective. That's it. You're the only one living you. So if you're trying to solve everything outside of you and be attached to everyone and everything outside of you, you are always going to be chasing, looking, searching, trying to fill a void that you should be filling in with yourself, with that power source energy. But true power comes from when you integrate, like I mentioned, all polarities within self and recognize it is self. Whether or not I like to admit it or not, am I evil? Absolutely. Could I kill somebody? You better believe it. Can I manipulate people? Damn right. I can do all those things and more, 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 more. Am I a narcissist? Yep. Am I egotistical? Yep. Am I loving? Yep. Am I kind, compassionate, caring, just? Yep. I play whatever point of view I need to play in the moment for whoever I'm dealing with. That's power. I don't react to energies that choose to try to invoke a reaction within me. I stay very calm and centered and at peace so that they can see the things within themselves that need to shift. True power is in integrating all of those polarities into one in free will choice and creating from a place of aware consciousness. Everything else is part of the illusion. Have a good day.